What if I told you the man who gave the world a light bulb almost gave up after failing 1,000 times? And yet, each failure was actually a step closer to one of the greatest inventions in history? Most people remember Thomas Edison as a genius who lit the world, but they forget the night spent in a tiny, smoky lab, surrounded by thousands of broken filaments, mocked by skeptics, and doubted by the very people who were supposed to believe in him. Tonight, you're about to see Edison not as history books describe him, but as a man who refused to accept defeat, who turned relentless struggle into a world-changing discovery, and who saw possibilities where everyone else saw impossibility. Long before Edison became a household name, he was a restless boy in a small town in Ohio. Born in 1847, Edison didn't fit into classrooms. Teachers called him difficult and mentally challenged. But the truth? Edison wasn't slow. He was curious, obsessed with the world around him. He spent hours reading, experimenting, testing, and questioning. By 7, he had built a small home lab, mixing chemicals and watching reactions. By 12, he was selling newspapers on a train, but instead of just selling, he turned the train cars into mobile labs. Think about that for a second. How many of us have that kind of curiosity today? The courage to test, to explore, to fail in private? Edison's early life teaches us that curiosity is the seed of innovation and often thrives in spaces where others see chaos or disorder. His parents played a role too. His mother, a teacher, nurtured his curiosity. His father taught him resilience. Together, they helped Edison learn a lesson that would guide his entire life. Failure isn't shameful, it's informative. Every mistake teaches you something. As a young adult, Edison set his sights on a challenge the world thought impossible, creating a practical, reliable electric light. People had tried for decades. The world called it impractical. But Edison asked a question no one else did. How can this work for everyone everywhere? Not just a bulb that glows, but a light that lasts, is affordable, and can be used in homes, streets, and workplaces. That single insight made all the difference. He built his lab in Menlo Park. And here's the part most people skip. Edison didn't test a dozen materials, he tested thousands. Cotton, linen, metals, hair, woods. All failing, all burnt, all giving him clues. Imagine standing in a lab surrounded by smoke, burnt filaments, and frustrated assistants. Imagine the nights he slept on a cot, waking repeatedly to check the filaments. Imagine the fire that broke out one night, destroying months of work. Most people would have quit. Edison didn't. He famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." That's the mindset that turned frustration into fuel. And that's the mindset we all need when facing our own experiments in life. Now, think about your own life for a moment. Maybe a project failed. Maybe a test didn't go well. Maybe an idea you loved flopped completely. That feeling? That's Edison's Menlo Park. When Edison finally tested carbonized bamboo and it glowed, he didn't just see light, he saw possibility. He saw streets illuminated, homes safe, factories thriving. And yet, even then, the challenge wasn't over. Convincing the world to adopt electricity took just as much vision, persistence, and strategy. Here's the key. Failure isn't the enemy. It's the feedback you need to improve, adjust, and keep moving forward. Every time you try something and it doesn't work, you're closer to your glow, your breakthrough. Pause. Think about it. What's your filament? Where in your life are you burning through failures, learning lessons, and inching closer to success without even realizing it? Life doesn't hand out success neatly. Most of the time, it's messy, frustrating, and unpredictable. Most of the time, it feels like the odds are stacked against you. Here's where Edison's life matters to you. The obstacles, the sleepless nights, the failed experiments, they are all part of your path. Are you experimenting relentlessly, observing carefully, learning from each setback? Edison's brilliance wasn't innate genius. It was curiosity, persistence, and seeing what others ignored. And that's something everyone can do. Think about your own goals. Maybe it's a business, a skill, or a creative project. Are you giving up too soon? Edison's life shows that success isn't a single event. It's the sum of deliberate, repeated effort. After the light bulb, Edison didn't stop. But the lesson isn't the gadgets. It's his approach to life. Experiment. Observe. Persist. Focus on impact. Ask yourself, are you learning from your failures? Are you thinking about how your work matters to others? Edison's story proves that extraordinary results come from ordinary people willing to do what others won't. Every time you try and fail, that's your Menlo Park. Late night studying, failed business attempts, projects that flop, they are all steps toward your breakthrough. Edison created his own luck. You can too. Look at your experiments today. What are you learning? What clues are your failures giving you? Every small adjustment compounds into a big result, even if you can't see it yet. Think about it. Every small step you take now might be the spark that lights up your future. Your Menlo Park is happening in real time, and your glow is forming whether you notice it or not. Look around. Instagram, Airbnb apps, startups, all overnight successes were built on failures and iterations. Just like Edison, they experimented, learned, and persisted. Even in everyday life, your experiments matter. Every late night, every adjustment, every failed attempt is preparing you for your own glow. You don't need talent or recognition. You need persistence, curiosity, and boldness. Ask yourself, are you giving up too early? Are you ignoring clues hidden in your failures? Are you thinking about impact or just immediate results? Remember, success doesn't always look like success at first. Sometimes it's messy. Sometimes it's invisible, but it's happening, and your glow is closer than you think. The light bulb was just the beginning. Edison's story is about how we face failure and opportunity. It's about turning doubt into fuel, mistakes into lessons, and persistence into progress. Your own struggles, projects that fail, dreams that feel impossible, skills you're learning, are all your Menlo Park. Each step adds up. Each effort compounds. And just like Edison, your glow is being formed, even if you can't see it yet. Remember, the world celebrates the final success, but the real story is in the journey. And that journey, that's what builds your untold legacy. Now it's your turn. Think about your filament. What are you trying to light up in the world? Every failure, every setback, every late night is writing your untold legacy. You don't need permission. You don't need talent. You just need curiosity, persistence, and courage. Edison didn't just invent light. He taught the world how to persist when no one else believes, how to turn failure into progress, and how to see possibilities everyone else ignores. Your glow is closer than you think. Keep experimenting. Keep failing. Keep learning. And one day, the world will see the light you created. Because your untold legacy is waiting, and it's brighter than you imagine. Your filament is burning. Don't let it go out. If Edison's story taught you anything today, remember this. Your untold legacy is waiting to be written. Every failure, every experiment, every late night is shaping your future. So don't wait. Take that next step. Keep experimenting. Keep learning. And most importantly, keep going, even when no one else believes. If you want more stories of untold legacies, people who face impossible odds and turn failure into greatness, hit that subscribe button and join our journey. And share this video with someone who needs a reminder that their glow is closer than they think. Together, let's uncover the lessons no one else is telling you. and light up the world with our untold legacies.